Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Delaney, and for today's video we are going to be doing a Sephora Vib sale recommendations video, but rapid fire this time, and also talking a little bit about what I've already gotten from the sale, just to show you what new products are in my collection. So if you want any in-depth reviews on them, then definitely let me know. But without further ado, let's just jump ahead right into the recommendations. For those of you who watched my previous video, Splurge or Save, I'll pop that up right here. This one is a more lengthy, like really rambling and talking about makeup. Some of you really love to hear it, but this one is going to be more of a rapid fire video. Just so if you really want to know, like, what should I buy from Sephora, then this is the video to watch. The other one, if you really love talking about makeup and hearing about makeup, the other one's for you. I give drugstore alternatives to the ones from Sephora in each makeup category, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But I'm going to go ahead and start off by talking about what I got from the sale so far. So I'm going to start with the new ones, and then I'm going to get into the rapid fire suggestions. You can look in the description for the time point that the rapid fire starts if you're interested, but here's what I got from the Sephora sale. So starting off, we have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Platinum Mascara. Platinum mascara, and it is in the box still. I have not opened this yet. I have not tried it out yet. I have no idea what I think of this yet, but I did see Tati review this, and the difference was kind of incredible when she put it on. And I remember liking the Lights Camera Lashes mascara, so if it's a better version of that, then it's got to be good, right? But I will let you know if it flakes, if it transfers, if anything happens. When I start reviewing it, I will definitely keep y'all in the loop, but it looked like it really did give some length and volume and really made the lashes look really, really nice. So since I've had good luck in the past with some of Tarte's mascaras, I thought I would give it a try while it's on sale. The mascaras are a great thing to stock up on, especially if you know your favorite one and you just want to get 20% off, or if you want to try a new one. So I went ahead and did that this time. So I will let y'all know what I think of this later on after I've tested it. The next product that I got was, I've actually tried this a few times now, and boy oh boy am I loving it. So this is the Urban Decay Moon Dust Single Shadow, and oh my gosh, how beautiful does it look. Yes, you can see fingerprints because I have used this a few times. It's kind of hard not to get those. This is in shade Space Cowboy. This is their 24-hour single shadow. I will put up the actual name here because I can't remember what it is, but I know it said it claims to be 24-hour wear. This is so beautiful. I was really back and forth on if I should try a single shadow from anyone that's not like an indie brand. Like usually when I do a single shadow, it is from, I don't know, Cleona or Give Me Glow, something that really stands on its own and is better than anything that I have in a palette. So I did want to test this out because I had been hearing such amazing things about these, and I've heard that they're supposedly doing a Moon Dust palette, so I'm very intrigued about that. Since trying this, I have tried it now 2 times, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm really glad that I got it in my collection. I'm also glad I got it on sale. This really is truly special. I will go ahead and swatch it just because I don't have that many eyeshadows to talk about, but it does have a little bit of a base color. It is gorgeous. So it does have that kind of like champagne-y kind of base color to it, and then it has those fine glitters on there. And honestly, the swatch doesn't seem that impressive just like right off the bat, but I promise you, on the eyes, the way that this reflects is so gorgeous. I have been really impressed with this so far. I will say I don't think it's completely 24-hour wear. I think that's a little bit of an overshoot, honestly, because I saw a little bit of creasing and kind of, it started to wear throughout the day, but it does have a long longevity compared to other eyeshadows, especially like these thin glittery shades. It does have a really nice wear compared to those. I had 2 different bases. Both of them did not last a full 24 hours, but they did look really, really good throughout the day. And this is such a nice, like, easy neutral to just pop on the lid. Just put a transition shade, pop this on the lid, and you're golden. I do prefer to have a base with these just because I don't trust the fallout. I don't know if it will have fallout, but I do not want it going into my contacts. But this is really beautiful. If you are curious, I would say this is worth it, especially on sale. So definitely check this out during the sale if you like. This one I have tried the most out of all of the recently purchased items, so I feel comfortable already giving my somewhat review on that, but it's really, really nice. Next up, we have a recommendation that I saw from Teresa is Dead. And if you've been watching my channel, you'll know I get a lot of my recommendations from her. A lot of the stuff that she loves works really, really well for me. Because we have the same skin type. And we also are uncooked chicken, as she would say. Clearly, like, I'm usually the lightest shade of anything, maybe the second lightest if I'm lucky. So what usually works for her works for me. And she recommended this lip product. This is the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. This is not the Glimmer formula. They just came out with the Glimmer formula in some of the iconic shades, and I did not try that one. Even though I am a glimmer girly, you know me, I did opt for the normal one because she did say that the glimmer ones had a slightly different formula, and I wanted to try that out to see if it truly was amazing as it is. This is truly great. I mean, this is so good. I have used this now for 2 days, but I have used it kind of like whenever I would apply a lip balm or a lip treatment of any kind. I am very used to the Laneige lip mask, and honestly, this might actually dethrone the Laneige sleeping mask for me. This is actually much more hydrating. She said it was a little sticky. I don't find it to be that sticky. I actually really love it. It feels cushiony, it feels pillowy, it feels luxurious, hydrating, and it sits on the lips for freaking ever. And it looks glossy and beautiful, so I'm tempted to just wear it as a gloss too. Honestly, I might have to do what she did and like buy a bunch of them. I need one in my purse, I need one at the bedside, I need one in the bathroom, I just need one everywhere. This is so good. I will eventually probably try the Glimmer formula just to see my own thoughts on it because I do love some sparkle and that would just really take it over the edge, but this is so beautiful. I would already go ahead and say that this is a yes, yes, yes. Try it if you haven't. Next up, we have from Tower 28. This one I was very, very interested in because I love Tower 28, but usually for their glosses. This one kind of interests me because it's marketed as a blush setting powder, and I know that like in the makeup world you can use a cream blush and then set it with a powder blush to make it last longer. So I have a feeling that's kind of the whole shtick. They were just saying that in a new fun marketing way of saying, oh, it's a setting powder and a blush. This is a clean beauty at Sephora. I really enjoy their lip gloss, and so I was like, you know what, I've enjoyed their other products before, so why not go ahead and give it a try. This is in the shade Long Beach Iced Tea. So Angelica actually recommended this shade on her channel, and I thought it looked absolutely beautiful. I thought it looked slightly different from the blushes that I do have in my collection because I tend to go for that like peachy pink or that nice like cool poppy pink. So this was something that's a little different, a little bit more neutral, but kind of in between. And I really enjoy it. I will say that I have been on a cream blush kick recently. This one though is a great powder blush. If you like powder blush, I think you will really enjoy this one. Very blendable, very long lasting on the cheeks. I have tried this without a cream blush, and I've also tried this with a cream blush underneath and set it. Both work really well. I will say that like when I'm setting with this, I have to be more careful of what brush I'm using and not to pick up too much on the brush because I don't want it to like patch in different places where the cream blush kind of settles and stuff. But on its own especially, this is incredible, and this does set the blush pretty well if you use it on top of a cream. I personally like just using it on its own when I wear this blush so far, but as I use this even more, I will let you know how it goes. I've only tried this twice, but with complexion products, I feel like I need to try them a little bit more to give you a full review. But so far, I've been enjoying it. Speaking of Tower 28, I will just go ahead and get this out of the way because if you watched my previous video, the whole lip gloss category as a whole pretty much is given to Tower 28. I love their lip jellies. I am enthralled. Like, nothing will ever compare as far as a lip gloss is concerned. Even that peptide treatment. The peptide treatment is great as a lip mask, but like, I would wear it as a gloss, but honestly, like, the colors and the feel of the Tower 28 lip jelly, this one lasts incredibly. But this is a new shade in my collection. So this is shade XOXO. Gossip Girl? No, it's just XOXO. But I was really intrigued by this one because I don't have any shades from them that have so much color to them. Like, usually I go for the ones that pretty much match my lip color. This one I thought was so fun for the summer, and you can see it matches my nails. So I'm kind of feeling that, like, ooh, the weather's getting warmer. Yes, it's spring, but we're starting to get into the summer vibes. Like, I want to go to the beach, and this one is a great one. And it kind of stains my lips a little bit, which I actually really enjoy. So especially if I'm going to go to the gym or something and I don't want like a true like lipstick or lip liner kind of a lip, I'll use this to just add some color to my lips. So there is that beautiful fuchsia color, and I will let that sit for just a second and I'll wipe it away to show you. Like, it does stain a little bit, but on its own, it is just a beautiful fuchsia gloss. Absolutely gorgeous. It has the same beautiful, super shiny formula. I've really like shouted this from the rooftops, and I'll probably talk about it a little bit later in the video, but this is just my all-time favorite lip gloss formula in general, so I had to just try pretty much every shade, honestly, and this one is really, really great. So far, so good, and yeah, I just needed another one, and that one really just said summertime to me. All right, so I did wipe it away, and you can see it is leaving a little bit of a pink tint. It's not like gonna stain your lips for a really, really long time, but it does give a nice little bit of stain. So we're almost done with the new things that I bought. Next up we have, this is the creaseless setting powder from Tarte in translucent, and this was another recommendation from Teresa, and she said that she couldn't stop using this powder, and it pretty much was replacing a lot of powders in her collection. So naturally, when she says that, I need to try it because I have very dry skin. I have dry under eyes sometimes, so I like very emollient products, very hydrating products, and she said that this setting powder does not dry out her under eyes. So I definitely had to go ahead and try it out. It does come with the most adorable little sponge here in the top that is really good to use, but I usually go for a bigger one, but I like that it comes with an option. It has this net in it, kind of similar to the Becca hydrating powder when they used to have that. It has this little net thing that keeps all the powder in. The packaging, they really thought of everything. This is like the least messy powder component that I've had in a very long time, and I could just kind of dip right into the powder and not have to like pour some out. Really great. It's really hard to swatch this, so all I can really say is how it works on my skin without showing you, which I can definitely use it in a tutorial coming up soon if you're interested. But oh my gosh, she was right. This powder is incredible. It is blurring. It sets the makeup beautifully. It does not settle into creases, which I do have creases under my eye that are not a problem, but like it's something that I'm a little bit more self-conscious about. So I really try to pat out my concealer and really don't want those creases to be shown. And this powder is creaseless. Like truly, it looks incredible underneath the eyes. I love the packaging. I love the component. So far, I'm loving the product. Again, with complexion products, I will need to try it more than 2 days to let you know a full review. But so far, I am team Tarte creaseless. It might be the new go-to powder for me. I haven't tried that many new ones, so I'm glad to have one to recommend, truly. All right, so we do have a fragrance that I did purchase. So this is from Kayali, and look at these cute little adorable baby bottles. Or could you just not? I mean, look at how cute these little guys are. This was a little duo from Kayali, and I really, really enjoy Kayali's perfumes. They are so good, especially the gourmand ones. I'm not as much into the floral, but those sweet gourmand ones, she does really, really well, and they really mesh with my skin, and I love how they layer. But these are two that I really wanted to try, and I tried them on in store, and I seem to really like them. So now I'm glad that they have smaller versions, because these are like super, super sweet. This is not like my everyday vanilla that I would wear. I do have the big bottle of the vanilla, but these are like kind of, not special event, I guess kind of special event. They're like when I'm feeling like super, super candy sweet. These are ones that I would reach for. So this is the Yum Pistachio Gelato. And this one is the, let's see if we can actually see it. This is the Yum Bougie Marshmallow. And I love the size of these bottles. This will still last me a long time, especially if I'm using it not every day. So I love that they have the options for different sizes. These do not have a sprayer. These have just like the little like, I don't know how to explain it, so I'll just take the cap off, but it's not a sprayer. So it does look like this. So it has this little thing where it collects the perfume in here, and you can dab this onto your skin. And then I don't rub, I tap and just press it in. But these are so cute. And oh my gosh, the Yum Pistachio Gelato smells incredible. I will go ahead and pop up the notes right here. But to me, it is this like creamy, like candy kind of scent. It's not quite vanilla. It has a little bit of vanilla in there, but you can definitely smell the like almost nuttiness of the pistachio and the cream, like that whipped cream, ice cream kind of note in there. Very, very, very unique in my collection. Really love how this smells. And then the Yum Bougie Marshmallow, I will pop up the notes right here. This one is like strawberry candy meat. Like the marshmallow I don't get as much because I get the more creaminess from the other one. This one is like strawberry candy, like very light, airy strawberry candy, strawberry shortcake-esque without the pound cake part. It's like the strawberry syrup, but like in a sophisticated way, not in a crazy way. Both of these are very sophisticated ways of doing a sweet gourmand perfume. Really, really, really enjoy them. And I love the bottles. I love that they're glass, so they match the big bottles and they match the aesthetic. So when they're on my perfume display, they will look beautiful. And I just absolutely love everything about these. So very glad that I purchased those. Yeah. And last but not least of the new products that I got during the sale, this is, of course, who's surprised? I said I was going to get a Natasha Denona palette, and I did. This is the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm Eyeshadow Palette. And this one, I'm so, so excited to use. It took me a while to decide which one I wanted to get. There are only a few palettes from her that I don't have. And as far as the MIDI ones go, I was debating between the New Bloom eyeshadow palette and this one. The Roxa palette looks beautiful, but I know that for my makeup taste, I'm not going to be reaching into the purples and pinks as much. And if I do, I have a lot of palettes that I could use for that. But this one, the packaging is absolutely stunning. It looks just like the I Need a Nude, but just slightly warmer, which is good. And then here is what the inside looks like. It is brand new. I haven't even taken the sticker off yet. This is absolutely stunning, incredible, beautiful. I could go down a whole like thesaurus of talking about this palette. It looks beautiful. I don't know if the formula is the same, but given the fact that I have a bunch of Natasha Denona palettes and all of the formulas are pretty consistent, I feel like this one's going to be incredible. And these are all shades that I'm going to use, and I'm so excited to have this one in my collection. This is definitely going to be a go-to travel palette for me, especially in the summertime. If I don't want to be reaching for the cools and the neutrals, this one is like a slightly warm step up from those, so I don't feel like I'm wearing just cool tones in the summertime. But I will say I swatched these in store and they do not pull orange at all on me, which is what I want from a warm shadow. I don't want it to be bronze. I have the bronze palette if I want that. And this is perfect. It is just the right amount of warm, still those beautiful neutrals that I love, and so many shimmers in here. And if you know, I love the shimmer formula from Natasha like so much, and I love when there are a bunch of different shimmers to choose from, and I like when they are different from each other. You have a beautiful multi-chrome. It goes green to orange and pinks, and it is just, I love that they put a multi-chrome in here. That was one of the draws for me to get this palette. I'm so excited to play around with these shades. If you want a tutorial with me using this palette, definitely let me know. I'll probably be doing some shorts with some close-ups for this one in case people want to see it better close up. But yeah, I'm so excited to use this. I don't have any like true review of it yet because it's brand new, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, so that is what I bought from Sephora so far during the sale, like literally 2 days ago. So now I'm going to get into the rapid fire of what I think you should buy from the Sephora sale if you want to. Let me preface it by saying you do not need to shop the sale, okay? If you can't buy anything, don't. If you don't need anything, don't buy anything. This is only if you really want new products, you want to try new products, and you want some great ones in your collection to try. And if my recommendations have worked out for you in the past, then hopefully these will as well, because I do love makeup. I try a lot of makeup and I want to spread the word on what is really good. Yeah, so I have talked about most of these before, but I wanted to definitely do it in like a quick rapid fire way. So you had this to come back to as a reference if you are looking for some new products. All right, so we're gonna just kind of go down the list. I'm not gonna do any specific category. I'm just gonna keep going, switch it up a little bit for you guys just to keep it interesting. Setting spray, easy, Urban Decay all-nighter, extra glow. If you are a glowy goddess, if you want to be a glowy goddess, if you have dry skin and you just want all of the glow, get this one. This is incredible. It does lock in your makeup like no other. It is not like drying to the skin either, for at least for me. It is not like sticky tacky to the skin like after you apply it. I love this. It has a great sprayer. I took this to New Orleans and in the heat it still held up. It wasn't always hot in New Orleans, so take that with a grain of salt. It was also cold some days. They actually got snow after I left. But in the cold, in the humidity, in the not so humidity, it held up really well. I wear this when I do my makeup for being a guest at weddings, especially summer wedding, when I really just need my makeup to last through the heat and craziness. This still worked. Now I will say, this can get very, very glowy. So if you are an oily skinned person and you get glowy naturally, this one might not be for you. Go ahead and get the original one. But if you are a dry skinned girl and you want all the glow, this one will do that for you. Maybe some complexion products thrown in here. So first up is the light reflecting foundation from NARS. This is a really great one if you want kind of that medium to full coverage. You can build it to full. It's medium right off the bat. And you can kind of like put some lotion with it and make it a lighter coverage if you really wanted to. But this has all those skincare benefits that I really, really love and wears super well on my skin. It wears all day, and this is like my event foundation. This is what I go to if I'm like a guest at a wedding, like I said, with doing my own makeup. This is in the shade Oslo. This one's so, so good. I know a lot of people talk about NARS for their foundations, but this one is truly that girl. It is truly great. So definitely try it if you're looking for a hydrating, skincare focused foundation that lasts all day. And then if you want like your everyday makeup, easy, breezy, beautiful, not CoverGirl, this is Merit. And this one is in shade Bone. And I have almost used this sucker up, and this is like a third repurchase. But this is their complexion stick, and it is incredible. I feel like I talk about this all the time. I just can't get over how good this is, and you need to try it if you like stick foundations, if you like just an on-the-go, easy makeup product, and you like clean ingredients, this is for you. It's just swipe on and just blend with a brush, and you are good. You can build the coverage if you need to. You can use it to spot conceal if you need to. Multi-use, really great, holds up pretty well. It's not the most long-wearing foundation. If you want long wear, I would go with the NARS, but if you want just easy, everyday, clean girl makeup, this is your girl right here. So I have two concealers, one if you want medium coverage, one if you want full. Clean brand at Sephora. This is from Kosas, and it is in the shade 0.5 Neutral. Really great medium coverage concealer that can be built up a little bit, still has great coverage for medium, and they have a color corrector that is in the same formula. Have not tried that one, but the concealer I just keep repurchasing over and over and over again. Really great for dry skin. It's very hydrating under the eyes, but not like annoyingly so. It's just the perfect mix of hydrating and beautiful and just incredible under the eyes. It sets beautifully. They have great shade range. Just definitely go ahead and check that out if you want that lighter coverage, medium coverage. If you want full coverage, here you go. Hourglass Vanish Ambient Concealer. This one's so unbelievably good. This is in the shade Birch. I've repurchased this for probably years now. It's kind of wild how long I've been using this. Really incredible product. It blends like a dream. It has full coverage. I use this as a foundation sometimes. It's very multi-use. Like, you have enough coverage in here, you could pretty much get away with it as a full coverage foundation if you wanted to go that route. I usually just like put it where I need some coverage, like little dots, and blend it out, and it usually is enough for me for a full face. So it's really, really great. Definitely try it if you want that full beat. Let's give blushes a little bit of love here. So I do have a few options for blush if you are interested. And so I have 3. So let's go ahead and talk about them. This is a relatively new product. This is from Natasha Denona. And of course, I had to try it because it's a Natasha Denona, and I have really good luck with their products, especially their blushes and highlighters. And this is a duo. This is their High Blush Sweet Cheeks, so shade Sweet Cheeks palette. They have a bunch of different options. Sweet Cheeks just happened to be the one that I thought would work best for me, but there are a ton of them that look absolutely gorgeous, and I may end up getting another shade eventually, but this one really just packs a punch. It is beautiful. I love that you get the blush and the highlighter in here. They are both the same beautiful cream formula, and this is a different cream formula than the ones that have been in palettes. And I'm pleasantly surprised at that. I did like those cream blushes, but this one is better. This is so good. These layer beautifully. This is just such a beautiful highlighter. I will go ahead and swatch for you guys. And yes, it gets a little dirty because of brushes, but what are you gonna do? So here are the swatches. They are so pretty. I mean, they are so creamy, emollient, and really pigmented off the bat. And then they also blend out beautifully. It's kind of hard to see with a swatch on the hand, but they blend out so nicely. The pigment can be packed so well. And so like if you want like a highly pigmented cream blush, you can do it. Or if you want to blend it out for a nice subtle blush, you can also do that too. So you get 2 products in one with this one, which I really, really enjoy. And I love layering them. And they just make the most beautiful like glowy cheek ever. So yeah, can't say enough good things about this. I would definitely try it another shade, to be honest. Another cream blush that I love, this is from Merit Beauty, and this is shade Cheeky. This one is their like berry toned one, and I love it. You can see how much I've used it, but this is actually the one that I've used less. The other one is like almost gone, so that's why I'm showing you this one. But this one, easy, just swipe on and go. Kind of like all the other Merit products that I've seen, but it like stains your cheeks really beautifully and lasts a really long time for such a like clean product. I don't know why I was kind of shocked by that, but this one blends beautifully. It lasts a long time on the cheeks. It just looks incredible over top of foundation, by itself, whatever. It layers really, really well. So definitely try that one if you're looking for a clean, like everyday throw in your gym bag kind of option. You can see it's like pretty much staying put. And you can really build up the pigmentation as well. All right, another one that's really great is from Hourglass. This is a powder blush. And honestly, when it comes to powder blushes or powder products in general, Hourglass truly is special. So I wanted to give them a shout out. I will say that if you are looking for a powder blush, the Kosas ones are also really good. This one is in shade Blissed. This is the Blush is Life from Kosas. It has that baked formula, kind of marbled, very, very, very pigmented, but like can be blended out. Really, really nice, clean formula at Sephora. But I just wanted to mention that because this is also that baked formula, but this one is definitely more subtle, but like also it can be built up, but this one has such a way of just melting into the skin that looks so natural, but also like really glamorous at the same time. It just makes your cheeks, it like breathes life into your skin. I don't understand what kind of sorcery Hourglass puts into their products, to be honest. It has this glow to it that is so incredible, and it looks like hardly anything when I swatch it. You can't really even see it. You just see a little tiny bit. But when you use a brush and you blend it onto your cheeks, you can pack it on there and it still can't be messed up. It is incredible. And it does show up, I promise. Like, the swatch doesn't even do it justice, because I think you really have to swirl around to get all that color in there to really show. But wow, are these amazing. And I'm going to have to get a new one soon because I've hit pan, but I'm going to use this one up completely before I get another one. But this is so good. This is in shade Dim Infusion. So if you're interested, these are great. Any powder product from Hourglass truly is great. Their pressed powder, like their setting powder, is really good. Highlighters are really good, like the strobe light ones. The bronzers are really good. Definitely check out Hourglass. And the palettes are always really good. So yeah, there's that. But enough about that. Okay, so we've talked about blush. Maybe we should talk about highlighters for a second. One of them is kind of a blush highlighter situation, so I'll go with that one first. This is from Bare Minerals. This is the highlighting blush, and this is in the shade Rose Glow. I have two shades. I have Peach Glow and I have Rose Glow. So this is Rose Glow, and then this one is Peach Glow. So obviously the Rose Glow is one that I use a little bit more because I've hit very good pan on this one, but the Peach Glow is really great as well. But these are so good. Like, I don't know, they kind of have a similar quality to the Hourglass powders, where if you put it on, it just melts into the skin and looks like you're just naturally glowing. But like, it does look like a highlighter too. It looks like you have just naturally glowy cheeks, and it's so nice. Like, it just blends. I use it to blend out blushes too. If I think that it looks a little bit too much, it just adds the perfect amount of glow, and it just makes everything blend so seamlessly. Truly incredible blush and highlighter combo. But if you're looking for just a straight up highlighter, I do have two options for you. I have a cream and I have a kind of cream, kind of hybrid. So as far as the cream one goes, I've talked about this one a lot. This is from Merit. This is their highlighting balm in the shade Kava, and it is like an oil stick almost, oil balm highlighter. It just adds the most gorgeous, like, dewy look to the skin without having too much color. Like, you can't really see it when it's like that, but when the light hits it, it just really reflects beautifully. It goes on top of blushes really well. I wear this on just when my skin has no makeup on, just to add a little bit of glow, and I'm good sometimes. It feels so naturally beautiful. But yeah, this is incredible. And if you haven't tried this is like the OG balm highlighter that kind of paved the way for L'Oreal's Lumi Le Glace stick. This is so good though. It truly has a special quality. I love the ingredients. I love the shade. I don't even have any notes, honestly. This one is a little bit newer in my collection, and this is the Natasha Denona High-Gen Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier. Really long name, but wow, is this such a gorgeous product. And it almost has a feeling of kind of like a mixture of a Super Shock shadow from ColourPop and a baked highlighter. I mean, the pigment on this is great. It looks so good. It kind of gives me like Benefit cookie vibes, but better. It's not like a 2016 highlighter that when you put it on, it looks like a strobe light on your face. It blends out in a way that makes your skin just look as if it is juicy and glowy. Naturally, not like a strobe light, not like a line on your cheeks. This just melts into the skin incredibly, and I love it. I am definitely not... I don't regret buying this one. This one I actually bought, obviously, before the 20% off, and I'm still happy that I purchased it. Definitely get it while it's on sale. Absolutely incredible. Please try this. It's so good. And then I do have a bronzer because, surprise, surprise, I don't wear bronzer anymore, okay? let me just get that out there. I don't wear bronzer. I like the look of just blush on me nowadays. If I do wear a bronzer, I will wear the Charlotte Tilbury one or the Kosas one. But to be honest, like in my everyday makeup routine, right now, I don't wear bronzer. When the summer really comes in full swing, maybe I will. But this one is like my most used bronzer product. And this is the Bare Minerals Bronzer. And you can see I have hit pan in there. This is in Kiss of Pink. This is just the most beautiful blend of a bronzer and a blush for that blonde tour instead of like contour vibe. This is just perfect for that. And I love the look of just blush on my cheeks, to be honest. It just tends to just, I don't know, it just looks more natural on my skin. And it's hard for me to just like have a lot of bronzer on because I never tan. That's the real reason that I don't really need a lot of bronzer. This is just the perfect mix of the two, and I can get away with it, and it just looks really beautiful. Again, if you want a bronzer recommendation, I talked about it in my drugstore splurge or save, but the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush and the Kosas one, if you want a matte one, go with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush. If you want a glowy one, go with Kosas. This is the Waves Sun Show bronzer, and this is the airbrush bronzer matte bronzing. Yeah, so you can definitely try those if you would like, but I'm not going to spend my time talking about those because it's just not part of my makeup routine right now. I go super quick with these because I like them for pretty much similar reasons. So I have one matte, one pseudo matte, and well, I guess these are both pseudo matte, and then a glowy. So Merit Beauty, if you want a lightweight lipstick that really is beautiful and barely there kind of vibe. This is shade Baby. It is a pink, kind of darker. It shows up as like a baby pink, kind of neutral lip color. Really gorgeous. Luxe packaging. Can't go wrong with this. If you want that clean girl vibe, like your lips but better, here you go. It's not super glowy, but not matte at all. This is the Lawless one. If you want a little bit of a plumping vibe, but with a lipstick, but also kind of hydrating and kind of not. It's kind of like, just like a satin, I guess. It's kind of in between matte and glowy, but it's really, really nice. This is in the shade Wedding Day, and the shade is just so beautiful. Kind of similar to that baby shade. I tend to gravitate towards the pinky brown neutrals, so no shocker there. But yeah, this one's really good. Magnetic packaging. Love it. If you want long wear and you want matte, Charlotte Tilbury. This is in shade Pillow Talk. Everyone loves her. Everyone knows her. Charlotte Tilbury in general for long wear is one of my go-to for lipsticks. It looks like it's not even used, but I've used it a few times. This is actually a new one. I have used up another one, so that's why this one looks pretty underused. But wow, oh, wow, is this so good. And if you want a matte lip, really great. It's like a hydrating matte. It's not a super like dry matte. And then finally, my favorite one, I think, this one is from Huda Beauty, and this is shade Buttercup of their cream lipstick, and the packaging is incredible. The formula is so soft and buttery, like legit buttery. I need another one. I've used it up. Like, I'm almost there. So I really want another one. If you want hydrating lipstick, this is the one. This is not the most long wear, but it is super hydrating and beautiful and lovely. So, keeping on. I'll do the lip products I have left next. So I only have 2 of them to talk about, or 3 of them to talk about, because I already talked about one kind of in depth. So, Tower 28 for glosses. I will pop up my favorite shades, Magic, and I think Pistachio is one of them. But they come out with new shades of these, like, especially the limited edition ones, so good. I recommend any shade of Tower 28 lip jellies in general. But the other 2 lip products I did want to mention, the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I don't really, like, it's not my favorite gloss formula in the whole entire world, but this shade in Fuchsia Flex is just so unique and beautiful that I would go ahead and recommend it. Like, this formula, I know a lot of people love it. It's not quite hydrating enough for me to be like my top of the top for lip gloss, but this shade in particular is. It just is so, it's so striking. And I love that like berry look and the glitter in here. It just, it's incredible. Like truly incredible. And it's kind of got a little bit of a multi-chrome vibe, just like a slight, well, I guess I should say duochrome, kind of a red, pink, fuchsia kind of thing going on. So, so good. One that I love even more is the Tarte Maracuja lip products. I like the balm. I like the gloss version, like the lip vinyls, anything that doesn't have the plumping, but this one was the special edition or limited edition one with the glitter packaging, and I'm so sad that this is not the normal packaging because I absolutely love it. It looks so beautiful, really, really gorgeous, and the formula is incredible. The Juicy Lip, just balm version in general, is so, so good on its own. And I haven't tried the lip oils, but I kind of want to. But these are so, so good. So give them a shot if you haven't already. If you're looking for something super hydrating on the lips and just looks like a beautiful gloss in general. I have just a few more products to talk about. Mascara. This one is from Ilia. Really enjoy this one. This is not waterproof. This is not like what I would say super, super long wear. But it is a clean formula and I love that, and it doesn't bother my contacts, which is a big win. I love this so, so much. And the Rare Beauty one I do not have in person here with me today, but so, so good. So those two I would definitely say if you're looking for a mascara, those might be ones to try. Both are really beautiful. The Rare Beauty one adds a lot of volume and a little bit of length. The Ilia one probably does more length than volume, but that's fine. Like I like the way it looks on my lashes. I love it for a natural makeup day, and I can build it up for glam too. So really enjoy those. This is kind of an unusual one, but if you want a matte lip and you want a liquid lipstick that doesn't really transfer very much, this is the only one that I would ever recommend. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Velvet in the shade Peachy Nude. They have beautiful shades for this. This is cushiony, it's soft, it doesn't feel drying on the lips. It has a lot of rich pigmentation to it, so it really looks great on the lips and it wears beautifully. So if you want that liquid lipstick that used to be so popular because you want it to be transfer resistant, this one is a great one. So definitely give that a shot if you're into that. The only like true primer that I have that's from Sephora that I love, this and Say's Star Glow. So I did not have Say's Star Glow in person anymore. I did have to throw that away. That was an empty. I will have to repurchase that soon. I loved it. It was very hydrating. It's like smoothing and just it feels so luxurious on the skin. I would not use it as a highlighter. I would use it as just that, an underglow product, and it's beautiful. This one kind of similarly, this is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum, that glowy base. If you want something like that, this is amazing. You don't really see the pink shade. It's just not bronzing. Like the other shades had a little bit more bronze to them. This one, if you don't need that bronzing aspect, this one is really, really beautiful. Kind of has a watermelon scent and really does a great job of moisturizing and priming the skin. And it does leave a little bit of tackiness. The Say one does not. So just kind of depends on what you want out of your primer, but this is a great option if you want slight tackiness, but also skincare benefits. Last but not least, I have some eye products. I've talked about these at length in other videos, so I'm not going to go into it too much. I will go ahead and swatch it for you though, because I know y'all love that. These are the KVD Dazzle Sticks, and I have Hail Surge and Electro Bolt. Beautiful packaging. I love this stick format for these. They're really beautiful. I usually use my finger and kind of rub it on the top and then like apply it to my eye that way instead of taking the stick and going directly onto my eyelid. But for the swatches, I'll just do this because it's going to be easier. I didn't even want to focus when I did that, but it's super, super sparkly. It feels kind of like wet on the skin at first, but it does dry down nicely. I use these as an eyeshadow base sometimes too, but on their own, they are just as beautiful. How gorgeous are those? So Electro Bolt is more of a bronze with kind of like that green shifty reflect in there. And Hail Surge is more of like a champagne shade with a little bit of like icy blue reflect. Both are absolutely stunning. Last but not least, we kind of already talked about this in the beginning, but I wanted to mention this now. If you're looking for eyeshadow, usually the only things I'm going to be recommending are probably Natasha Denona. This is the I Need a Nude palette. And just so y'all can see the difference between the two, I'm going to put this one next to the warm option, just so y'all can see a comparison. This I Need a Nude palette is a go-to of mine, and I'm probably going to pan a few of those shades. But I wanted to show you, like, what the difference was. So they are pretty much mirror images of each other, but just slightly more gold, warm tones on this side and more cool neutrals on these. This is your more fall and winter. This is your more summer, but it's still those beautiful neutral shades that I love. And if this formula is like this one, it's going to be a hit. The Natasha Denona formula is just like no other in my opinion. The longevity, the blendability, the buildability, I mean, all of it is just so good. The shimmers especially are incredible, and they don't really like bother my eyes at all. There's no like crazy fallout that happens. Maybe with like one or two shades that are hyper glittery, but for the most part, they do really, really well on my eyes like all day long. So I can't say enough good things about Natasha's formula. Great options. And I love how the packaging kind of like plays off of one another. Did learn a trick at Ulta, so hopefully this helps y'all. But I did learn that Natasha likes to make her palettes really easy for everyone to understand and like know how to use properly and not be intimidated by makeup. And this is just what I heard at Ulta, so I'm not sure if it's true. I'll have to see from Natasha's website if she's ever talked about this or anything. But supposedly every 4 shades like that are next to each other can make a look. So these 4, these 4, these 4, every row, like every 5 shades, they make a look, and every like column of 3 can also make a cohesive look, just to make it really, really easy and simple to find like a fun new combination. And I can see it. Like when she said that, it just unlocked something in my head. I was like, how many times have I looked at an eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona and never really realized that? So try it out. If you're intimidated by all the shades in here, definitely let me know if that trick helped you, because it really helped me. I don't want to gatekeep because I love Natasha and I want everybody to try it, and I want everybody to know that these are incredible eyeshadows and not to be super intimidated, because these formulas are incredible and more people should try it if they haven't. I've gotten my mom hooked, I've gotten my friends hooked, so hopefully y'all know just how much I absolutely love these products. And hopefully that little trick helps you. That is absolutely everything. I could talk all day long about makeup products and I could recommend so many more, but those are just like the main ones that when I was looking through my drawers, they really jumped out at me and was like, oh my gosh, I use these almost daily, or I can't stop using these, like even if I get other products in my collection. So hopefully this helped you guys. Let me know down in the comments what you're thinking of getting from the sale, if anything, and if you have any recommendations for things that I need to try or you want to see me review. But that is all I have for you. I hope you're having a wonderful, amazing day or night wherever you are. Please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I love growing my community here on YouTube. I love hearing from you guys. We have such great conversation in the comments. And yeah, that's all I got. But thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.